The pregnant woman suddenly felt uncomfortable. She hurried to get a checkup, but she received bad news. She was diagnosed with late-stage cancer and had less than half a year to live. On the day her daughter was born, she also left this world forever. Before her death, the woman prepared 18 gifts and asked her husband to give them to their daughter on each birthday. From illustrations to a bicycle, she carefully chose every gift. But when the girl was 7 years old and received a piano, she was not happy at all. She realized that although there were always gifts from her mother on her birthday, her mother would never watch her. The father had to tell her the truth. The girl finally saw her mother for the first time, and that was on the photo on the tombstone. She tore the tulip in her hand, and from then on she hated her birthday. Soon it was the girl's 18th birthday, and that meant the mother had only one last gift. But she had a big quarrel with her father and left home alone. And then she was hit by a speeding car. Suddenly heavy rain fell from the sky, and a woman stepped out of the car. The girl found that this woman looked very much like her mother. The woman took her into the car, and the car drove to a familiar place. It turned out that this was the girl's own home. The girl looked at the calendar, and time had gone back 18 years. She realized that she had traveled through time, and the woman in front of her was her mother. The girl smelled her mother's perfume and looked at her mother's jewelry. Every trace was warmth she had never felt in 18 years. The mother also took her to eat delicious food, and they went swimming together. The girl gently touched her unborn self, and the feeling was too wonderful. The mother also seemed to feel that there was a bond with this girl that could not be expressed. But as if it was fate, the mother was still diagnosed with cancer. If she accepted treatment, she would have to give up the child. But the mother refused. She wanted to use her last time to leave love for her daughter. So she invited the girl to choose 18 gifts. But as time passed, the mother's illness grew worse, and she even coughed up blood. There was only one of the 18 birthday gifts left, and the mother wanted to give her daughter a dress. She asked the girl to try it on and touched the girl's face. The mother and daughter finally recognized each other. Suddenly, the mother fainted, and the girl returned to reality. On the operating table, the mother wrote a letter to her daughter. The mother wrote that this was her last gift for her. The gifts were always missing a little love, but she believed that she would add it. She knew that the daughter might think, it was these gifts again, so annoying. But that was the only way she could feel that she was still by her side. She had to leave then. But she told her to remember that she loved her madly. The girl who went back to the past witnessed her mother's love. She finally understood that these gifts were not her mother's compensation but the only gifts her mother could give at that time. Gifts might become outdated, but a mother's love never disappeared.